Okay, this is lesson 7.7, which is solving problems involving composite area. So we're going to do there are two different approaches to this. One where we break the shape up into two different shapes and then add them together. And one where we take, say, the big shape and we subtract away a smaller shape from it, like we're cutting it out. So let's start with adding two things together. So if you take a look, if we need to find the area of this figure, we can break this up into this rectangle and then this triangle. So we'll find the area of the total shape by finding the area of the rectangle and adding the area of the triangle together. Okay, so in order to do that, we need base times height for the rectangle. So the base, right, these two segments are 8. So the base is 8 units. And then the height might be, say, 10 units. So we'll find the area of the rectangle by doing base, which is 8, times height, which is 10. And we're going to add that with the triangle, which we need base times height divided by 2. So as you see, the base of this triangle is 8, right? But the question is, what is the height? Right? That is going to be the height of your triangle. So we need to do a little work to figure that out. Well, if this right here is 10, and then this whole thing is 14, then that means the distance from here to here will be 4. That way from here to here is 10, here to here is 4, making the whole height 14. So the height is 4. So we'll do base, which is 8, times the height, which is 4, and then we divide it by 2 because area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. Now we simplify. 8 times 10 is 80. Reduce whenever you can. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. So 80 plus 16. So the area of the total shape is 80 plus 16, which is 96 feet squared. Okay, so you should write a complete sentence, but what we did is we broke the shape up into a triangle and a rectangle and added them together. Okay. So this is technique number 1, breaking it up into pieces and then adding all the pieces together. For technique 2, what we're going to do is we're going to find the area of this big thing, and then imagine that we were like cutting this out, and we like cut out this rectangle and it was no longer there. So we're going to subtract the area of this rectangle here. So the area of the total shape will be the big square, or the big rectangle, sorry, minus the small rectangle. Okay, so let's find the dimensions of the big rectangle. So this is 8 feet, that's the base, times the height, which is 12 feet. So it'll be 8 times 12. Minus, we need to find the dimensions of the small one. So as you see, it's going to be 3 feet by 7 feet. So 3 times 7. So 8 times 12, you do a little bit of scratch work. 8 times 12 is 96. 3 times 7 is 21. And 96 minus 21 is 75 feet squared. So the technique that we used for this one is we subtracted the area that was quote-unquote cut out. Again, imagine you had scissors and you cut that piece out. Okay? So make sure you use the answer keys to see if the work that you're doing is right.